All right, so let's hope we go. Let's hope this goes well today. Let's hope drivers don't die. More importantly.
Oh, why? Fatalities are bringing the ratings up, get you more views.
I guess so. I like how it's the first word to people on the live stream here. All right, guys. Cameron, get off my bumper, please. It's leader's choice off of turn 4, so you know you got actually everyone here knows.
But I'm not even sitting up. Oh god. Okay.
Pace car pulls in. Green flag is out. Cameron with a huge lead already. 3 wide on the restart into turn number 1. Let's hope they don't die.
Okay.
Did someone die?
Yeah. What are you doing, big boss?
I
Just
can't
throwing it in
turn.
there? Fine. Oh my.
Whoa,
This was not.
I saw contact.
This was not the smartest track to take these two. Should have probably
this
found a
takes
different
skill.
over. Skill or luck? 'Cause I mean, at this point, it's who's lucky enough not to get wrecked.
Everything seems to be going well. The first 2 laps, shockingly.
Okay, then that made no sense, but okay.
I just realized Drake made the walls of his Dover so big I can't even see as I die. Okay, I'm just gonna hope everyone goes by on the track.
And this track is so bad.
How is this? This track ain't that bad.
It is with these.
It's not bad.
Oh,
Oops.
Man, the
Okay,
track is just
I
using
remember
such
that
loose
now.
cars and such a loose track. That's the thing.
Because skill. That's how they are in real
Skill?
life.
Not really.
If you're using NASCAR heat as a judgment, then
I'm not, but I mean, it's not this fucking stupid in the corners.
Just let off.
okay. Let me look at the chat because I can't see. Okay, can I see my live stream chat, YouTube? Thank you. All right, it's all right, Vincent. At least the rocket scientists came to join us. We have some pure rocket science commentary here. Oh my god, how are you? Why do you guys end up in my live streams all the time?
I want
don't
to
know
shoot
who you
myself.
Why?
This is so boring without slipstream.
Yeah, it's like single file ass, boring bullshit. What it says now.
I mean, hey, you can make passes.
Can't make passes. Nobody's running the same lap time.
I mean, look at the gap Magic's making on Roddy.
You mean Cameron?
Why don't you use a better Dover? Isn't Jeremy's Dover like literally full throttle, wide open?
I mean, it ain't a bad Dover. It's more of the combination of loose ass car with loose ass track doesn't go very well.
Just let off.
I do.
Wouldn't be with these cars. And maybe, but I still think Drake makes some of the best tracks to scale of like what the actual track is supposed to be like, I guess you could say.
Fucking god, stupid turn.
I can tell you this, from somebody who's raced at Dover, the fucking the front church banking is not that high.
Yes, but every other part of the track is somewhat accurate. bricking problem. To be honest, I don't know what that is. I'm going to assume
AJK? Question mark?
AJ, what the fuck are you doing?
what happened.
Fucking just pulls it out in front of me. After sitting on the bottom for a couple laps.
Nobody whacked.
Nobody racked, but it was fucking the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yes, Cam, or non-Cameron, or other Cameron. Yes, I acknowledge your existence. There you go. I mean, the Phase 1 track, the only thing about Phase 1 is the leaders drove that track just fine. Like, I did not see an issue with the leaders. The only people that were hitting it were the people literally driving into the walls. And also, who is this anyways? Is this Mr. G-Raffy? A good battle going on in the midfield there. I mean, to be honest, if there's any better tracks, I mean, no one has showed me any. If someone showed me a better track, I would replace it, but I have not seen a better Dover as of now. The only, like, I've seen Power, one of Jeremy's Dovers, but it's, like, ridiculously wide. That's all I know. It's, like, wider than Daytona and Talladega. Cam, that's a question you should ask yourself. Cameron, that's a question you should ask yourself, not me. More importantly, I don't know how you found this YouTube channel in the first place, but...
Is that you behind me? Alright.
The first time Cameron won't wreck a back marker. WRL F1 doesn't exist. I don't know what that is. That sounds like a European space agency. or something like that. Oh. So bricking is basically GTA walled. Got it.
Stay high, AJ. Thank you.
Ooh, contact there. I mean, he hasn't killed anyone yet, so.
My bad.
I feel like Cameron's on a mission now to lap the field. Roddy's held on the second place. He's doing pretty good.
It's fine, fine, Roddy. I'm basically just I wasn't planning on showing up tonight because like I got other stuff I gotta do with NASCAR today. So I'm kind of just riding around, knocked the tire in, so the cars should be loose now. Basically, right after this, I got a championship to run in trucks, so my mindset's kind of on that right now.
Had it to you.
Wish you luck with that.
Since you're in the championship too, so.
I'm not gonna win it though. I know that much. Fucking that 24
no,
guy.
if you want Acceptance to win the championship, just put it at Auto Club.
Yeah, honestly. Shit. That's why City won't fucking give my ID in our championship because he knows that.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were CD.
No, you'll just make Auto Club every race.
That 24, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, City. That 24 is gonna fucking wreck me for no reason, like he does in every race. So it's gonna come down to you and Bowman, because I know damn well he's gonna fucking wreck me.
For this league,
Again.
CD is basically a lock for the playoffs, so it's kind of good. I don't know. Cameron did a lot of practice, so he's lapping Magic, and Magic's in 7th, so he's gonna. I honestly think, I don't know what lap he's on, but depending on what lap he's on, I think he'll lap the entire field. I mean, as long as you keep doing what you're doing, you'll still have a 2nd place finish. So, you just take your 2nd place finish. Take your podium. Yeah, Big Boss is slowing them down.
There goes the fun of the challenge, I guess.
Challenge? What do you mean? He's getting closer to you.
Oh fuck, he is. I don't have time to look behind me because I'm out like an idiot.
I never realized how high the cornering speed is. Like, when you guys go into the corners, you literally send it in there. My god.
I've never driven a car where you not only have to feather the gas, but you have to feather my left stick.
I see the beautiful off throttle time, the beautiful backfire.
Oh shit, he is gonna get his timer race.
Ooh, it's all. Ooh, something got loose in there in turn 1.
Oh my god, he's fucking gaining.
Just hit your marks.
Keith, we're literally losing them now because of this. Well, that was dumb. I don't know why I tried that.
What lap you on, Cameron? Alright. I don't think Cameron can speak right now. Of course, you have to put
She just
sheesh
said
in the
51.
chat. Yeah. I reviewed. F1 horn. This battle's getting real good between Roddy and Maurice. That's all I have to say.
My cat is meowing so loud and I'm trying to concentrate, but I want to let her in. And then Maurice is behind me. He's just there.
Just don't mess up. Listen, just don't mess up and you'll get the position, don't worry.
Maurice plows him in the ass next corner.
I don't do that. Unless it gets done to me.
Well, let's see. Cameron is now making his way through the field still. Oh, this looks good. Roddy, if I were you, I'd be freaking out. Oh my god.
Sorry about yours, by the way.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, CD into the outside wall. I think that
Damn.
hit CD. We're still on the green though. AJK stops in the infield, I believe. I believe he stopped for the race, so he will receive no points. If I were you, just literally run the final laps and you literally get a free point. Come on, you got nothing to lose.
He's not stopped. I've just went on the whole track. I don't see him anywhere.
He's in the infield.
He's behind the wall, coming out of 3.
Oh, AJK?
Somebody is.
2 minutes AJK. Alright, so if he stopped racing, then no points will be received. Ooh, Maurice and Roddy. That's getting real good. Wow, if we ignore the fact that Cameron is literally being Cameron Hamilton right now, Which reminds me of like the Dover race this year where Kevin Harvick literally just left everyone and everyone else just got left behind.
Sorry there, Big Boss. I was driving one-handed. I was trying to tell that, oh, we got like 20 laps over here and then go over. But I saw them. They just started the party
Okay.
for the championship race.
I'm gonna fall asleep doing this shit.
Drive the car. Try to drive the car I'm driving right now, Ice Pick.
Why?
Remember, Charlotte? What happened when you
Yeah.
cave in that tire?
Yeah.
That's what's happening to me.
Oh shit, that's a lot more fun than what I'm doing. I finally got it to go over the wall there. Dude, I broke the front so bad, it literally was hopping when I went front into a turn.
Alright, 10 to go. And Cameron is putting on a dominating performance at Dover.
She's like the only one who practiced.
Yeah.
Hey, practice gets you somewhere, apparently. Who knew? Cameron's pretty close. He's not going to lap the entire field, but I would say he lapped about half the field, so good job. Acceptness giving Roddy the bumper. Ooh, Acceptness moves Roddy, and Acceptness goes up to second place, I think.
Yeah, I don't deal with that black and bullshit.
Acceptness got
I mean,
in
it
front
is
of Roddy.
NASCAR, you're allowed to pop him in the ass.
That's what I'm saying. I don't deal with. I mean, you're not gonna block me. I told you I was pissed off, so you blocked me. That doesn't happen.
Fucking Discord's going off on my computer for no reason. I figure out how to
It
fucking
looks like I
use
think
that.
Roddy's second place hopes are over, but you still got a third place to fight for.
Go ahead, I ain't getting in the middle of this.
Yeah, but you fucked up my lane.
What? Oh. Should I just... Oh, you actually got back to second. Wow. Good
Yeah,
job.
I
I tried to move
way
the
too
way. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I tried to get out of your guys' way.
Nah. Shut the fuck up, Maggie. Nobody asked for your input, you fucking Mexican.
Guys, chill with it after the race. Chill with it after the race.
No, the fucking dumb fuck always opens his mouth with the dumbest shit. Learn to shut it for once, you dumb fucking Jew. Jesus Christ.
Wasn't Jesus Jewish?
Sadness, chill with it.
No,
you get-
fucking, he's annoying. Nobody
We
fucking
got
likes
we got
him when
literally
he
like
opens
five.
his mouth.
We got like 5 laps
Keep-
left. Okay.
Keep running
Just
in
wait till the
fucking
five are
11th.
up to tell him whatever the hell you want.
Keep running in 7th, buddy, because guess what? I'm better than you. That's all I gotta
He's
say.
in 6.
Well,
I'm in 7.
6th.
I ran like half the race to race, and I have 7. I have 2 0.
Yeah, 'cause
Half
I'm
the race.
Buddy,
Statistics will always bite you.
Okay, bye. No one cares. Like,
White
shut up,
flag is
Maggie.
in the air at Dover.
wins
I want to hear a
11, bro.
dumbass talk. I'd go on the special ed room and ask them to talk.
White flag is in the air. Cameron has the lead at Dover. Coming to
Dumb
the start
movie.
finish line. It is
I
Cameron's
pulled
birthday.
away
Happy
from you.
birthday, Cameron, and checkered flag for you as well at your home track. Congratulations.
Congrats,
Fucking-
Cameron.
You open your mouth for no reason because you think you're all that.
Good race, Cameron.
Like,
Happy
Yeah.
birthday. Podium finish for Roddy. Acceptness gets on the podium as well.
Okay, I'm
literally, your
I
fucking
think the
name
cat's
is
gonna want to
Magio
kill
Magic,
himself
bro.
by the end of the night.
Like, what the hell even is Magio? Is the fucking Jewish? Is it the fucking Jewish Mexican porn fucking hub area?
Okay. Acceptness.
You can't even get mad, that was good.
Fucking what is the Madden card's name? The fucking porn you watch? The category is a bunch of fucking fat bitches like you getting fucked. It is a fucking lucky thing.
God damn, who's touching?
Dumb Mexican.
What? No, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
you
read
should.
that.
Aww.
You already left
You
the
should
party.
interview people after the races.
Oh yeah, I should. Maurice, how was your acting well interview? We'll interview Ice Pick. Ice Pick, how do you feel? How do you feel about the car tonight?
Piece of fucking shit. Should have blew it up before the race even started.
Good job, Roddy. How do you feel about your podium finish?
What the? F
All right, Magic. What do you think? What's your take on the stuff with Mr. Acceptness?
I'm not gonna say anything because, like, I'm just making it.
Smart man.
You
Okay.
just ran your mouth about. I don't know what's respectful about that. Sounds like some bitch shit.
Yeah, he didn't really say anything.
Mm-hmm. You guys have ran the same amount of races. You ran more than me.
I think, I mean, Acceptness is raced
Acceptness
like,
did
crazy.
join half the season too.
I
hasn't
to
ran
be
a
fair,
false.
if we're using statistics here to prove this, Acceptness made his first start at the street circuit, which I believe was round 5 of the championship, and we are on round like
that's
14.
fine. Yes, yep. That's how I met him.
Yeah, because you met him by getting screamed at by him, Maurice. That was your first memory with Acceptness. It was good. It was a good memory for Maurice, though.
I didn't actually at that point. I didn't even give a fuck. I just had to beat him.
Yes,
That's how I get revenge. If you talk shit, I'm just gonna beat you on track. End of story. Yeah, that me screaming over Mike ain't gonna do shit.
I mean, they'll make a lot of the drivers mad, but
I mean, but it still won't do shit. Like, what is
And
it?
that's
Oh, yeah, you
entertainment.
talking more? I mean, yeah, entertaining, but still,
I
all you're doing
mean,
is sitting
if
who's
you're
talking
like, if you're gonna argue, like that thing is like donate during the race is just no. Like that's why I said we literally have 5 laps to go. You can let him have it after the race because guess what? That's a
Yeah,
real
Todd,
life thing.
you need to
Drivers get
control
mad.
Mike. You need to control Mike's chatter too.
Yeah, this race wasn't as bad as it was before.
I mean,
where
it's
we
not
really
as bad,
had
but far as people
drivers
arguing,
throughout
that
the
does
race,
get
okay?
that does get annoying. I'm not gonna say it gets annoying.
You're not wrong.
As like him finishing dominating the race, and all it is except this trash talk.
Like, to be honest, the only thing we should have been hearing after the race is Cameron's dominating the win, because guess what? I mean, sometimes it's a boring race because he dominated. Is it a boring race because he dominated? Kind of. But, I mean, guess what? He earned it. It's not like just if you put in the effort to actually go out. It's his home track and it's his birthday, so. It's a. Well, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't
congrats, man.
care.
I already knew he was gonna win this shit. He's always fast here.
No, something about, I think, Magic. I don't know, like. Wait, if
No,
it's about
no,
you
no,
blocking,
no.
what
Listen,
happened?
listen. Roddy,
I blocked him coming into 3 and 4 or something, and then
yeah, but here's the thing.
No.
Here's the thing. Roddy blocked, like, hell, I blocked. Roddy was blocking me that whole damn race. I didn't give a shit. Is that if you're gonna block, then block. That's how you race.
Like if it's not a laps car, if you're both on the same lap, you have the right to jock for position. You have the right to defend. You have the right to block. You have
And
the
then,
right to do
and
that.
then in
so-
that case, Maggio would have got mad at me for blocking on that Coda for 10 laps.
I didn't get that. I thought that was amazing that you were able to.
I'm just gonna say it right now, the Coda finish will go down in the Hall of Fame of this league. If we ever create one, the Coda finish is definitely going in it.
You gotta make sure to cross off Magyar though. You gotta change his name. You can't be having XXX porn stars on his fucking on your league name. I expect you raced the other league.
What?
You raced in that other league.
What do you mean?
We're gonna do the playoff, the finals to the truck series.
Why is it starting right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be over in a sec. Give me a sec.
What is Bodie talking about?
He just said sack sucker.
Oh no, he's a retard. I'll be
And
right
also, I don't know what I could penalize except in the score.
Yeah.
I can't penalize you at all. You did nothing.
He didn't do
To
anything.
be honest, everyone
Yeah, that's what-
drove it pretty good that race. Everyone didn't. I saw a few questionable stuff, but everyone drove pretty good. So I can't say anything about that.
Why'd you mention?
And
Why'd you
about-
mention penalty?
What?
Why'd you get him? Why would you give him a penalty for it? I mean, just.
I don't know.
a
I
run.
never brought anything up about him giving a penalty. He said in the chat that I would give him a penalty.
Only 100 milliseconds.
I mean, to be fair, like we did get on him before about him being like getting like radio sweetheartish during the race. But I mean,
Todd,
wasn't
here,
that
this
bad.
is Todd, here. This is what you do. I'm not gonna do it because this is technically your thing, but just put a rule into the chat saying that at least arguments. I don't care if people talk, but arguments after the race.
like if you want to argue, you can create a private party. Because honestly, after the race, it's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Is it good for the league? No, but it's kind of funny after the race to watch them get out.
I mean,
fist
I just be chilling, listening to you argue after the race. But during the race, when I'm fighting someone or trying to do something, yeah. that
Because
guy.
I noticed when Acceptance started talking, you fell back to fourth, I think.
No, I fell back to fourth because I started battling Roddy, and then yeah, Acceptance.
I mean, honestly, you could have passed Roddy at so many opportunities, though.
Yeah, I don't hit people unless I get hit.
At that track, though, I don't think there was any other way to get around them. To be
No,
honest, Like,
no. You
literally
just gotta
had
wait until they mess up. You just gotta wait until they mess up. If they get like a light little slide, then you can overtake. You'll have it around.
Yeah, but what did you guys? Because I know people would say this race was pretty boring. What's y'all's opinion on the rules we break? 'Cause some people said Slipstream should have been
Here's
on.
one thing I do gotta say. If anybody,
If Slipstream was on, everyone.
yeah, but like for all the people who's complaining about the car, okay, yeah, I get the car is hard, but why would you just want to sit there and drive an easy ass car around the track? That's
Like
boring.
even if you're around by yourself,
It wasn't even that bad. There's like one joke I made about it. It was like,
I mean, yeah, the health part is not bad. All you gotta do is you actually gotta drive it smart. You actually gotta think about how you're gonna hit the corner. That's why I like it. The hot ring was getting boring to me.
and it also.
So I-
It also.
well, the hot ring. Well, here's the thing: the hot ring. I'm going to compare it to what Murray said about the ETR1. It will go anywhere you want it, basically. The hot ring.
It's the ETR.
It's a supercar.
It's
Yes,
a
we
it's a
were-
car that it's a car that I'm using in my league. Well, that are allowed to be used in my league.
The ETR1 will, according to Maurice, will take anything you throw at it. I mean, I don't know why the car doesn't it has a curse against me. It doesn't want to downshift. But it's not a full throttle machine. But if we took it
Not
on the
full
NASCAR
throttle.
tracks, it would most definitely be a full throttle machine.
I mean, compared to all the other cars in the league, then yeah, that car is very easy to drive.
All the other car and all the leagues we basically have, that car is
The only
probably
league.
the easiest.
That's
A
why I
good
don't
win,
drive that.
Cameron. That was a honest. The one thing I even said before the race, I was in a party with Cameron, Big Boss, and Matt, and I said if Maurice has one bad race, CD could have caught up because of what CD did tonight and where he finished. I think Maurice basically has the regular season championship on lock. I mean, he can still get it from him, but the chances of that are near impossible. But Cameron got every single point available. He led every lap and got every single point he could get. He got the qualifying points and he got the race points.
You score points for qualifying?
Yeah, you get 3 points for pole
Bitch, is when you start doing that.
since the beginning of the season. I
Really?
just never really said something about it. Last season it was 1 point, but we increased it to 3 this season. So I wanted qualifying to mean a little bit more.
Well, if I would have known that, I would have been practicing shit.
Well, I don't even think Maurice can just put it in auto control now.
Like scratches behind.
No,
And
I
by the
still
way,
gotta
next
finish.
week is a
I
road
still gotta
course,
finish
so
my
Thank heaven.
Ooh, which one?
Sonoma.
Never mind.
Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah. It is Sonoma, and Maurice won at Sonoma. The first time he raced in this league, that's where he won at. So
Is he gonna
Oh yeah.
find out
When
next
I'm-
time on WRLE?
Just know I will be blocking. Listen, just know I will be blocking. Hit me, I'ma fuck you up. Not destroy you, but I'm not like movie off the racing line.
Can try.
Want to bet?
No, I remember one time, this was last season.
No money. No, we'll just bet on the race.
Well, you'll
And
bet
who's
the
just
points that
talking
you'll
so I
get
know
for the
who-
position.
So I know who to go after.
That is if I hit.
Yeah. I mean, but I can't tell if it's accident. But if you like just do it to do it, I'm like, yeah, that rule is a thing. But if you just do it to me, just know I'm gonna do it back to you.
It's only fair.
Yeah, it's only fair.
It's the eye for
If
the
you
eye.
screw me over, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like not to show
And
you, but I'm gonna make.
if you do it, Acceptness did the poor Magic over here. I'm surprised Magic isn't traumatized after that. I would be, because that was a very, no, he at Watkins Glen, they were going into the bus stop at Acceptness. Like, I don't even think he got on the brakes. He just literally sent it in there and plowed.
It wasn't a dive bomb. He just went.
No, what?
He was supposed to break. But seriously, Top Fuel, put a rule about arguments during a race. That way, everybody can see it, and if that happens, then you can actually penalize people for it. Okay?
Yeah, I don't know. That was fucking bonkers, dude. Good stuff. Yeah, good finish line.
Cameron, thanks for showing me the line. I have to look in the distance to see what the hell you're doing, then I got it. I'm like, okay. And then, listen. Listen, this is a funny thing, too. I was gonna laugh, but I have to focus. I was on cruise control. When you was pulling away from me, I was on cruise control. Until you said something, I started pushing my, okay, this is, you really talking shit. And then I just started going hell for words until I got on your ass. I'm like, you mentioned, I'm like, oh, is he really talking? I'm like, okay, hold on.
About Charlotte? Yeah, probably about
No,
Oh, no, you
not
should
Charlotte.
have-
No, it's not that race. I forgot
Oh, no.
what you said, but you said something about no, you said no competition. I don't really got to worry about anything because Maurice is too far back. I was like, huh?
At this moment, he knew. I remember at Pocono, Maurice and Southern got into an argument, and then Maurice said, "At the next race, I will lap you 2 times." And guess what he did at Pocono?
No. I was gonna kill him, but instead of doing
Okay.
that, a real racer who actually racing for points and for a championship that had no way to win, I just like twice, I think.
You lapped him like 2 times at that
And
track.
didn't I win that race too?
No, CD won.
We didn't win it.
taught me a good lesson.
You got top 3 though. I think you finished behind Sam.
Races, and it's like, yeah, I won points, but I also won the fun of it. So like, when I see Maurice this far behind, I'm like, oh shit. And then when I see him this close, I'm like, ah shit. Different level.
To be honest, if I were you in that situation, I would have messed up so bad because I was watching it go into the corner. Maurice was literally breathing on his bumper. If he wanted to, all he had to do, if Maurice could do what you didn't know in that situation, what Maurice was gonna do, he could have. All it took him to do is him to gas it a little bit more, and guess what? You're sent up to the wall, or like he could, like there were so many things that could have happened there.
I did fuck up a couple of times. When he was behind me, I got squirrely.
You did.
And all of those times, I thought, this is a...
Maurice is not, and also Roddy, you're 1 point ahead of Acceptness. Just want to let you know.
Sorry.
It's very unprofessional of you.
Did I or did I not totally watch out for my bad?
What?
Before the race started, did I not totally watch out for my
You did tell me to watch out for Roddy, so I'll give it to you.
knew that for some reason he was big. Why watch out for me? What am I gonna do? No,
Yeah, Roddy, you've been getting faster.
Because I remember when he first joined that, I think it was Indy
Nah.
Roval. He didn't
Yeah.
do that good, and now he's been
he
top 5
he
every
was slow
race.
as fuck. Yeah.
I think
yeah,
it was
he
at
was
Indy
slow.
Roval or Milwaukee. I don't remember.
my first race was Fosmore.
Oh, you
Oh,
were there. Oh, you were at that
Oh.
death race.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why a whole bunch of idiots decide to do their first race at
I don't
That track.
think I was there during probably because I had to skip it.
And you're actually in the playoffs now. You're basically a lock because Vapid hasn't been showing up, and Vapid's just been
That's 7 races.
getting messed up. It's gonna be between Vapid and Gary though. If Vapid misses the playoffs, that's gonna be the biggest upset in the history of this league. If Vapid gets out.
No, you can't say that because you can't say that. Like it'll be an upset. It'll be an upset if he raced every race, but like just because you got to win doesn't mean shit. You can get a win and still not win the championship.
Yeah, I've been in the playoffs since I've been like,
You were out of the playoffs for a bit, but yeah, you got in. I think
and
it.
Charlotte came around and now we're so,
Yeah, you're doing pretty good. By next season, I think you'll have what it takes to be a champ. That's saying a lot.
Cameron. Well, actually, everybody who races in Night League. Okay, so I put out a message about Season 2 because I was thinking about it. Should I allow all open wheels to let everybody drive wherever the fuck they want? Or should I just make it stack? and
I
just have
mean, here's the
everybody
thing with
drive
that. Are you just trying to make this some imaginary stuff?
along?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to copy anything.
Okay, if you're not trying to copy anything, then literally just do whatever the heck you want. If it was my choice, if you really wanted to make it challenging, I would personally do the what's it called? I forget the name of that one.
You better not say that thing.
I forget the name of it.
Why would you say that thing? No, the R88.
What's wrong with it?
It's like it's a miniature plane.
Hey, you want something difficult to drive? It's difficult to drive, Maurice.
classic IndyCar. What else is it gonna be?
But the main three cars he was going to be using is PR4, the Indy car, and the F1 car.
I mean, I was gonna do an IndyCar league, but if Maurice is gonna be using open wheels for his thing, I don't see a point in doing it.
Just 2 seasons. That's it.
Oh.
You say all open wheels, do you mean like if you're racing on like F1 track, you're gonna run like F1 cars, cars?
And PR4, yeah.
I don't know what type of
whatever
tracks
you
he's
can,
doing though.
Whatever you can afford. But the tracks that I am going to add are not going to be easy tracks. But
All the open wheels except for the DR1.
Yeah, I might do an Indy if people want IndyCar to be. I'm torn between doing either IndyCar or an endurance league because I think endurance would be really fun if the right people get in it. But
Endurance would kill my soul.
Top. Why don't you make IndyCar endurance?
Because in endurance,
kind of weird.
I mean, but IndyCars you're fighting tire wear. And you're fighting damages. So like yeah.
those things into custom IndyCar races, yeah.
I mean, if I brought IndyCar back as IndyCar, I would make the races. I mean, I would make the tracks. They wouldn't be like very difficult tracks, but I would make the races literally 2 hours.
But I wouldn't remind that. But here's the thing, Top. Here's the thing about IndyCar. So some of the tracks that you had, they don't. You can't copy real world tracks. Some of them work,
Cleveland.
like Bahrain works, but not. You can't really copy real world track.
I mean, what
If
about
you start-
Coda? Was Coda pretty good or?
I have to race it to remember it.
Um,
Only-
the one you won
Coda-
at this race, okay?
Coda was a good race, but it wasn't a good track.
Because I know Indy Road Course was pretty good.
The Indy road course is good.
Coda was the first time
Which, I mean, if we did IndyCar, we would literally just do one oval, the Indy 500. There you go. We don't need any more oval races. Because, I mean, Big Boss is a really good St. Petersburg. His St. Petersburg is amazing. His Long Beach is also amazing. So that's the 2 other IndyCar races there.
But
We need Detroit.
but you know who you need to talk to?
Who?
Money Mills.
True.
Why? His track's really good.
Yeah.
Bro, he has a lot of open world tracks, bro, and they're actually really good.
That is
you
true.
have to, is it full throttle or?
No, you.
Bro, some of the tracks you actually gotta fucking drive.
Oh yeah, I remember one of the tracks.
Alright,
Yeah,
then
it was
we'll-
fun as shit.
Alright, then if that's the case, then we'll definitely do IndyCar, but I'm gonna make the races like 2 hours long. And when I say that, I'm not joking. The races will be 2 hours long.
I don't want to do
Not all
2
of
hours
them, but
long
some of them will
races.
be.
No, if we're doing IndyCar, I got to buy one. That's I'm kind of interested in IndyCar.
2
It'll be a
hours.
road, street, and oval league. We'll have all 3 different types of disciplines. So you have to be good in every single category, otherwise you will not win a championship.
As long as I don't get cheated, as long as I don't get cheated again, I'll be okay.
The thing
You
about
never got cheated the first time. I just made a really bad call.
Bitch, I got cheated. That bad call, yeah, cheated.
No, the main issue is with everyone that was talking during that race, I could not hear what you. I didn't really understand what you were trying to say either. All I remember from that race is you were saying, "Yo, stop, 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 stop." And back in those days,
Yeah.
that entire song was irrelevant.
Listen,
to my
because
mind.
everybody who
Stop
got
ignoring
lapped,
caution.
guess, bro, listen, everybody who got lapped in that damn race was in front of me during a caution. Like what?
that's and people will like overtake over cautions, going side by side.
If you do an endurance league, would you put in like the Corvettes or something?
I mean, if I wanted to, like, I've already kind of decided that we're not going to do endurance. I'll do IndyCar instead, but we'll sort of combine the best of both worlds. You'll get the fun of the pit strategy with the IndyCar. You'll get the fun of IndyCar battles, because let's be honest, like at Cleveland, if I redo the track at the Cleveland track again, put walls around the entire thing, Cleveland, you
Hey,
can't
but-
deny that Cleveland was a good race.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. No slipstream.
Yeah, we're not doing slipstream.
Because there's tactic to that shit. I did it to Cameron was about to do it to me on an airport race until I made him crash into. Well, okay, I made him crash into Big Boss while not touching him. I did something. I went wide. The nigga went wide. Big Boss was being a dumbass like I knew he would.
Well, that was a blind corner. I couldn't see anything.
That's why you think I did it.
It's hilarious now. At the time,
Bro,
I
yeah.
was so mad.
Oh no,
Bro,
if you want
yeah,
after
but-
the race, I was in the party with Cameron after the race. You don't want to know the stuff he said after the race. It was
I was dying. I could not believe that shit worked.
and then I remember
Like,
when
I-
we stopped doing IndyCar, Big Boss asked me, where's my championship? I won the IndyCar championship. Maurice, what do you have to say to that?
Huh?
Yeah, that's what he came and told me.
You didn't show up for the last race, so I technically won.
Because he did it on the Saturday, and I started because I became the manager and I couldn't work Saturday. No, well, the championship. I'm like, no, you didn't. You did. I can't race.
I was gonna win that
Well, I
race.
mean, hey, he still won the championship, so.
No, you wasn't gonna win it either way.
though. I was fast that race. I was like lapping the entire field except Gary.
You was not laughing me.
You weren't in the race.
I didn't show up.
Cause I had to work, nigga.
So,
Yeah, Maurice is
being
the
a
wife. He
grown-up.
can't race on GTA.
you don't see Lewis
I think you
Hamilton
and I,
not showing
I
up
mean,
for a
you'll get the
race.
Indy 500 probably.
I would have actually gotten it that season if I knew. Which I
Yeah.
Which I'm still questioning what happened with the Indy 500, because I remember Big Boss dominated 90% of that race, and then all of a sudden Trump gets out in front. I'm like, how did he get out there? I honestly, what I think would happen to this day is I remembered on that track, I told all the drivers before the race, the pit road is a bit glitchy. Make sure you hit the checkpoint on the right-hand side. If you remember, the checkpoint was kind of glitched. You had to go to the slight outside to hit it. What I think happened is Big Boss missed that checkpoint. He got put a lap down. Then Trump got ahead. That's what I think happened, because there was no way Trump was winning that race. And he literally pitted with 1 lap to go. Okay, he pitted on the white flag lap.
Now that you mentioned Trump, I realize that there's like a lot of people that like I've seen and they just don't show up anymore. Like there's Jake, Gary recently.
Yeah.
Trump I haven't seen.
Gary's gonna be back though. Gary's been.
Chan retired because he said the league was getting too competitive.
No, Chen actually told me he's coming back eventually when he can make it. So
Nah,
I
I mean, if I was him, I would do a lot of practice because if he thought back then was competitive, oh my god.
with the Hellfire too.
What the hell, fire? And the drivers that we got that's like running up front and the guys that's getting quicker. Like, come on.
Like I'm pretty sure. I'll be honest, Roddy's probably quicker than Chen now. I will be 100% honest. He is quicker than Chen.
That's not
Why? It's not a comparison. Why would you compare that? You're saying Chan can beat me.
I'm pretty sure Chan beat you like one race, and that was it.
No, no, hell no. What race?
I don't remember. You know how many races you raced? And okay, this is Maurice's first encounter, Suzuki encounter, Chan encounter. It was IndyCar. He was trying to pass him, and he was lapped. And for some reason, I think he like turned into him, and Maurice let him have it in that lobby, and it was amazing. I remember the group chat, Chan messaged. He said, I got a job at Toyota and Mazda. And Maurice was like, maybe Toyota and Mazda didn't teach you racecraft. That was one of the most spectacular things I've ever seen ever. Like, I was just wondering, oh, what's Maurice gonna say? And he's like, maybe Toyota and Mazda didn't teach you racecraft. And yeah, he would in the fight. I still to this day have never seen a clip of that accident. I've never seen what actually happened.
Alright, listen, bro. You have to be there. You have to be there. Pretty much, Chan fucked me over, and then he started. I think he started driving. But now. Yeah. Yeah, and I told him that they didn't teach you no damn racecraft.
He's a guy who likes rotary engines.
He only said that just to brag that he got a better job than me. Nigga, I can race better.
Rotary engines. That is. I'm gonna shoot myself. He likes rotary engines, except for people who drive RX-7s.
Oh yeah, I don't give a fuck what kind of job you have. Your racecraft is shit.
You're right though. Even
why does racecraft sound like fucking like something in Fallout?
well, I mean, even though what happened was kind of bad in the moment, now looking back on it, it was the most spectacular thing that has ever happened in the history of any league I ran.
I don't rage much though. Who have I raged on than there is? I haven't did that in a long time.
Rage, Survey. I remember you and Survey had the really good battle in the nostalgia race at Suzuka.
I didn't rage. I just listen. I beat this nigga reversing into the finish. I almost lost that shit, but I started reversing.
I remember I said during the race, I remember I said during the beginning of the race, I'm like, I got at least $10 virtual that this race is going to end in a photo finish. And I guess I got my photo finish, so it worked.
Yeah, if I didn't reverse, I would have won by a mile. And I was in a Saber Turbo, bro. Using a faster car.
Honestly, Cameron, you must have fucking done that Saitama training to prepare for this race. We're just going.
But I will say this, Cameron. You should have a lot of wins by now, like on your record. But for some reason, you're always fucking up.
Well, I mean, the only reason. Well, here's the thing about Cameron, though. If Maurice wasn't in this league, Cameron would have about 15 wins. But the thing about Cameron is, he reminds me a lot of Mark Martin. He's competing. He's one of the greatest drivers in the history of this league, but he's also competing against the greatest drivers in the history of this league. So, like, literally, even Cameron said himself, I can name about 5 races last season that he would have had if Maurice wasn't there. Sonoma, he practically would have ran away with. Richmond, well, Richmond kind of got destroyed by a back marker hitting the wall.
But anyway, and don't forget the wins that I did give you to have you catch up to Chan until you start missing races and shit. I was giving you wins, you bitch. You should have never gave up because I was giving you wins.
Well, no, because one top fuel delayed a race, and then that completely screwed me.
No, bro, that could have been like 7 or 8 in a row.
Yeah, but still, though, I wouldn't have been able to. I don't know why, but like, looking fair is kind of like a decent because.
Roddy, I will say this: you missed a lot of shit back then. Like last season was toxic as fuck.
I wish it was.
To be honest, this season is way more toxic. Okay.
I mean, it is. Well, no, it's just one person. It's just one person.
Except this is Cameron.
Alright.
We had 2 clowns that did not know how to drive. One of them went over the wall by themselves. Actually, no. That one time he didn't actually go over the wall. He just said that to the wall.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah. And not only that, I cussed out 2 people during the race. And yelled in the chat,
who
started
were
cussing
these
out in the
people?
chat, and got reported. It was a great season.
It was a great season. Maurice finished third in the points, despite missing every single race.
Oh, it was up to the Marie slacker.
Hey, I didn't listen,
Race is still be third.
bro, cause I don't want to race with catch up on. Catch up is for fucking slow bitches. But the moment he turned that off, listen, bro, listen. But the moment he turned that shit off and told me that he was racing at a circuit, I was hooked in. I was
Yeah,
just gonna do that
I
one-
remember Maurice was in the. I added Maurice into the NASCAR track as we were doing the IndyCar stuff, and I announced in the chat. Next week we're racing at Sonoma, and I sent him a track map, and Maurice just put IC circuit. I'm happy.
I remember I saw Maurice got added. I think I was practicing at that time. I literally just looked up, I see that, and I'm just like, well, nobody practicing.
You didn't know who I was though.
Yeah, he did. You raced an IndyCar with you. He
I
was
wasn't
there when
dominating
you.
any car.
Yeah, but you were still, no, you were.
Nah,
No,
I
you
won.
won.
I
You
won
won the
IndyCar.
first race. You won the first race, and then the second race you lagged out, and Diego won.
Oh yeah, cause with the PR4s, I forgot when you was using them shits.
I think that was the race, San Antonio.
No, that wasn't. That was a race yeah. He took me out. I fought my way back out. It was gonna be an interesting ass last couple of laps, but guess what? Rockstar said no. And I got kicked out. And then Top Fuel created a fucking meme just for me, which was funny as shit. I wish he would have still had it.
Wait,
And
what
yeah.
was it?
It was something about me like I'm about to go run a race, and then you have pictures saying Rockstar said no, and then
Oh no, I
Yeah,
remember
it-
it.
it-
I remember what it was. It said, Maurice, I am undefeatable. Rockstar. Are you sure about that?
it was a Thanos picture. It was a Thanos picture, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the Thanos one. Oh no, it wasn't anything like that. And then we have the one meme about Maurice and Magic. That race.
That's not really a meme though.
It was
It was
still
good.
funny though. What
The
other
only
memes do
meme
we
that-
have from back in the day?
the only
We have
two-
the
listen,
14th place
the
rumor
only-
meme.
Yeah, that I started, and then but the only 2 memes that I really laughed at was the one Top Fuel sent, and I think the one that Gary sent about Lewis Hamilton having both tats on the back with the machine gun.
That was mine. That was me.
That shit was funny as fuck.
It's true, is it not true?
I think that was the best meme from
Yeah, I
last
still
year.
have
That
it.
shit was funny as hell.
I'll send it to the average chat. Actually, no, I'm gonna get reported. I can't.
Send it to the WRT group chat.
Let me. I have to find it. It was amazing.
Or not, actually send it to send it to my league.
Wow, is it amazing? Why? Does everyone else need to see this?
Yes. Send it to my league, because normally everybody's there is circuit racing, so.
It's just one of those nights. Yeah, this night kind of reminds me of the night.
Oh, okay. Here's
Charlotte.
Oh, I have a. Oh, if you want me to send all the memes I have of Mercedes stupidity. I have
No,
plenty
just send that
of.
one. Just send that one.
Yeesh.
Okay, there's
No,
a
okay.
one meme. There's another meme.
I said one.
You
Oh,
got
yeah.
two.